Today, Precarious plays Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, but I think that he's like trained to avoid the camera. Like, he's not allowed to look at me. Look at me! Look at me, Lombax! Look at me in the eye, you Lombax son of a bitch!
No, he's just interested in his world, that's all.
I am part of your world.
I am your world.
I am your world.
Look at me.
In a weird way.
This is fantastic. I just realized I get a second chance at something. Straight line. Remember straight line.
Yes.
Create a straight line.
But this...
But don't move any closer. You're going to get hit with the mic.
Yes.
I get a second chance at talking about something that I screwed up the first time round. We didn't know when we started recording this series, a Ratchet and Clank movie is happening.
Yes, yeah, that's exciting.
Or actually, no, I'm sorry. When I first presented the idea, I think that by the time we were actually recording,
yeah,
we
it was going to happen, but I was like, I want to play that.
But we were just trying to think of games to play, and I was like, have you heard of Ratchet and Clank? And Dad said, fucking... What?
I was like, that's the one with the like Lombax and the rope. No, I didn't.
The one with the brown bear and the red bird?
I was like, do you play a mechanic with a backpack? Look at this shit. Why would you have a poop-colored statue of yourself?
Because he's not good at being narcissistic. He just wants to be.
For a second, I thought that said Wark, which is better. Why is there not a U? Q-U-A-R-K. It's Q-Wark. That's an interesting decision.
Maybe that's actually his name. Maybe his first name is Quentin. Maybe he's Quentin Wark.
Oh, Captain Q-Wark.
Captain Q-Wark.
Okay, I'm gonna push the buttons now.
Push the buttons
Sorry,
now.
I was too busy staring at the sculpture.
So, there's gonna be a Ratchet and Clank movie, and it looks, from the trailer, even if it is just merely like a formulaic Pixar DreamWorks clone, even if it just goes down the list of like, establish a character here, and then have them turn left and look at the camera and be a little sad, and then they look up longingly into space, and then something exciting happens
to their home world.
Yeah, even if it is basically just like a reskinned How to Train Your Dragon, where Clank. I'd like to see this directly done now. I'd love to see How to Train Your Dragon. Just everything's the same, but somebody replaces Hiccup with Ratchet and Toothless with Clank.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
just have you seen the Skyrim mod?
No, just can you imagine with like How to Train Your... Oh god, can you imagine Toothless on his back?
Yeah, like
just
badly.
Like way too big. Oh my god.
But I'd love to... Have you seen the Skyrim mod where they reskinned all of the dragons to be Macho Man, Randy Savage? Just imagine that level of like lack of craftsmanship, but with Clank. You'll have to go into the next one, remember, so that way you can get the ones under... underwater.
Yeah, and then I have to do the boxes thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can annoy them because you already got like all of the bolts from them. We are overloaded with bolts for once. Anyway, so if it is merely okay, if it is merely an adequate copy of a standard DreamWorks or Pixar type of movie, then I think that means that it will still then be the new best adaptation of a video game to a movie. And you're going to be, this is another thing that I wanted to talk about and I screwed it up last time. You're going to be in an interesting position that you've never... Hold on, I'm having a realization. You're going to be in a position where you can experience a game and then see a movie based on that game which means for the first time in your life, you'll be able to have the true fiery indignation that gamers have been able to have for so much longer than you. You know?
Okay.
You'll be able to go, they completely butchered Ratchet's character. Clank wasn't nearly shiny enough. You'll be able to do that. Aren't you excited?
I mean,
Aren't you excited now? Now I kind of hope that the movie is bad, so that way you'll be able to feel it.
I'm used to that, though. It's always like, I'm sorry, I think the book was better.
But it's different. Yeah. It's so different whenever because it feels more personal. Because that's like the interesting thing. Yeah,
because in video games, you, theoretically at least, make some choices and things happen, right?
And even if you're not choosing stuff, you're still performing the activities.
Yeah, you put yourself in the role. You are forced to play out what this is.
So in a way, it feels sort of biographical in nature.
Yeah,
or
and then
autobiographical.
And you're like, I love this game, and then halfway through the movie, you're like, I didn't say that. I didn't wear those. What is this?
What is this fucking guy doing? Screwed up that jump. That was horrible. Mm-hmm. Because I think up until this point, the best one is probably Prince of Persia, right?
I liked Prince of Persia. What is it called? See, I retitled the movie in my mind, though.
Yeah, what is it?
My fake title for the Prince of Persia movie is Prince of Persia, we stole your dagger.
we borrowed
your dagger, yeah. I think it's Sands of Time, though, isn't it?
Well, that's the problem. I think I can't remember if it had like the exact same title, and all of a sudden I'm having trouble remembering what that title even was, what the title was of the game that it was based on.
There's more scary fish.
Yeah, these fish, we found out, Bale, if you could put the audio in.
What?
Oh, it is a one. What the?
No.
What the hell?
What the what? No.
All right.
No, I killed all of those. I swear.
I thought you did too, but I guess maybe.
How could I have?
We'll be back next time with a bunch of dead fish.
Yes, all the dead fish. Tuna salad for everybody.
That particular moment. Bale knows what to do. It's fine. All right. Thanks, Bale. These guys, I had a hypothesis that if you were to dive into the water with them, they would be a one-hit kill.
Yeah.
Totally. Absolutely
yeah.
One-hit kill.
Well, and you guys just watch this shit. Okay, so I killed a fish. You know what? They're all in different places now, so it's not as bad. Never mind. There was one asshole fish, like, sitting in a corner that I totally didn't see because his eyes were facing away from the screen.
Nobody saw him.
Nobody.
I would have been just as likely, I think, in that scenario to have died.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got one of them.
Oh. What the hell? Okay, I must be too close. That's the problem with the bomb glove. You can't be too close. But it was like one of these guys kind of hung up on a rock back here. Or at least it must have been, because neither of us saw it until the worst happened.
Just gobbled you right up. One bite. Didn't even chew. Which means you then drown.
Yes, which is worse. God,
yeah,
I hate drowning.
That's well documented. See, it's been a while for you, but Bale just edited those. Edited.
Remember,
it's a stupid word, okay?
It's
just transmogrified those episodes. Just did an alchemical process that rendered raw footage, raw ingredients into watchable content.
All right.
Bale did that just like days ago.
Yeah.
So
you remember.
Yeah, I remember. Internet knows.
Internet does know. I think sometimes internet knows too much for its own britches.
Internet knows, unless internet has been watching these out of order, and then that's weird. Go back.
I hate this part.
It's fine. Just square to dive gently, and just keep holding forward basically the entire time.
Okay.
And then back up with the X button. Hold X firmly, and you'll ascend more quickly. There.
Oh, God. Fever sweat. That's what that was just there. Fever sweats.
Fever sweats?
Yeah, like, you know, when your whole body feels like it's blushing at the same time. Like, if you maintain this feeling that I just had.
Yeah, I get that feeling whenever I have to talk to cashiers.
Oh, yeah, like all of a sudden.
Like anywhere.
Yeah, because you're like, oh my gosh, this person. Well, for me, it's like, oh my gosh, this person has to talk to like a dozen of me every 15 minutes. And God, am I annoying? And is there any way that I can be not as annoying?
I just have like a thing for cashiers, that's all.
A thing for cashiers? Oh, you think they're cute? A thing, or?
Well, I'm just gonna leave that ambiguous.
Okay.
That's up for you to decide.
Hotties? Like just all of them. Like if you've got a cash and an ear.